Welcome to Let's Talk English Podcast. Learn English with Podcast.
Today, we're exploring something super personal, your thoughts. You know that voice in your head that just won't quit even when you want to relax?
Absolutely, Aaron. It's like your mind has its own playlist, free playing every awkward moment and every fear, even when you're just lying in bed. Suddenly, one thought spins into a web of 20, leaving you wondering, why can't I just turn this off?
Exactly. And it's wild because everything around you can be perfectly fine, but inside, it's like your brain's running a marathon. That's why today we're diving into how your thoughts, more than your circumstances, really shape your reality.
That's right. We're not just talking theory here. We're talking about those everyday battles with your mind that everyone faces. And don't worry, we'll break it all down in a way that helps you, not just in English, but in life.
So Evan, let's get real. Why does it feel like our minds have 15 browser tabs open at once? I feel like there's always one tab reminding me about a text I forgot, and another just looping an embarrassing moment from last week.
It's so true. And don't forget the tab that yells, "Are you even doing enough with your life?" It's like your mind's a computer with too many apps running and the battery's about to die.
Exactly. And yet, none of those tabs are actually helping us solve problems. It's just mental noise, draining our energy and making us feel stuck. Honestly, if our minds had a task manager, we'd be force quitting half those thoughts.
Haha, totally. But here's the kicker. Letting those thoughts run the show can actually distort our reality. The noisiest tab often wins, even if it's full of self-doubt or fear not truth.
You know, this reminds me of that Bruce Lee quote, "Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water." It sounds poetic, but is actually spot on. Water adapts, it doesn't fight.
Absolutely. Water takes the shape of whatever it's in a cup, a bottle, even a riverbed. And our brains, fun fact, are about 70% water. Maybe our mental fluidity isn't a flaw, but our natural state.
That's a twist. We blame ourselves for being inconsistent, but maybe our minds are just wired to move, shift, and explore. Trying to freeze your thoughts is like trying to freeze water. It's not meant to happen.
Exactly. The trick isn't to stop your thoughts, but to guide them, like a gentle current. Instead of fighting the flow, you can shape it, helping your mind move towards your goals instead of away from them.
So, let's talk real-life examples. Ever notice how you can be totally stuck at your desk, but a change of scene like a coffee shop suddenly gets your thoughts moving?
Oh, definitely. I've had days where I couldn't write a word at home. Then I'd grab a latte at a cafe, and suddenly I'm typing like I'm in a movie montage. The only thing that changed was the environment.
It's almost like our thoughts need different containers, just like water does. We often think we're lazy or unmotivated, but maybe we just need the right setting to let our thoughts flow productively.
Exactly. It's not always about willpower. Sometimes, setting up the right cues music, lighting, even a new location can shift your mental energy and help you get unstuck.
So, if environment matters, should we stop blaming ourselves for those sluggish moments when nothing gets done?
Absolutely. Instead of asking, "What's wrong with me?" try asking, "What kind of space does my mind need right now?" It's about designing your mental flow, not drowning in it.
That's a relief. It takes the pressure off. It's not about forcing yourself to think differently, but gently shaping your conditions so your mind can do its best work.
Exactly. And over time, these small changes add up. Your thoughts stop feeling like a storm and start feeling like momentum helping you move forward, not keeping you stuck.
Let's connect the dots. People think success is all about motivation or talent, but isn't it really about learning to shape your mental environment?
Bingo! The most disciplined people aren't always the most motivated. They've just built routines and spaces that support their flavin on days they don't feel like it.
So discipline isn't born from pressure, but from alignment when your thoughts and actions are working together, even on tough days.
Exactly. That's why some days feel smooth, even when you're working hard. It's not about grinding. It's about setting up a system where your mind helps you, not hinders you.
I love that. And it explains where real confidence comes from, not perfection, but from having a mind that supports you instead of sabotaging you.
Absolutely. When your thoughts start cheering you on, even just a little, things shift. Confidence isn't about never doubting yourself. It's about knowing you can guide your thoughts when you need to.
That's powerful. It means anyone can build confidence, not just the so-called naturally confident people. It's a skill, not a trait.
Exactly, and it's all connected. Discipline, consistency, confidence, they all start with how you handle your thoughts. It's the foundation for everything else.
Speaking of handling thoughts when your mind feels chaotic, what are some gentle ways to guide it back on track? Any go-to techniques?
Definitely. One simple method is pausing to observe your thoughts, almost like you're watching clouds pass by. No judgment, just noticing what's there. It's like shifting from being in the storm to watching it from a safe window.
That's a great visual. I found that even labeling a thought, oh, that self-doubt can take away its power. Suddenly, it's just one of many clouds, not the whole sky.
Exactly, and over time, these small shifts build up. You get better at redirecting your mental flow, turning chaos into clarity, one gentle nudge at a time.
Let's zoom out. How do our thoughts create a ripple effect in our lives, changing not just how we feel, but how we act and what we achieve?
Great question. The way you think influences your emotions, which shape your behaviors. It's like dominoes. One gentle thought can set the next action in motion, and that's what builds your reality over time.
So, waiting for motivation or the perfect mindset isn't the answer. It's about gently shaping the flow, moment by moment, and trusting that the rest will follow.
Exactly. Even top performers don't have perfect thoughts. They've just learned how to guide their mental flow one shift at a time, and anyone listening can do the same.
Before we wrap up, let's hand things over to our wonderful guide, Crystal, for her gentle vocabulary breakdown. She always makes the toughest words sound simple.
Absolutely. Crystal, the floor is yours. And everyone listening, grab your free PDF guide with vocabulary, grammar tips, and practice exercises. Just check the description.
Thanks for joining us today. We hope this episode gave you something to hold on to and grow with. Take care of your thoughts. They'll take care of you.
See you next time on the English Leap podcast. And remember, your progress doesn't end here. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep shaping your reality, one thought at a time.